Morning guys. Well, I think I'm in my element now. We've just hired a excavator for 5 days and I've just got on it and started to play around with it to learn all the controls, and I'm having so much fun. It's a great little thing. I'll spin you around, show you what I've got to do. Alright, this part here all gets flooded with water when it rains, and there's nowhere for it to drain, so I'm going to clear all this out and make a little channel down further so the water can drain down further, and then I'm going to flatten all this out and get rid of all the crap that's under here and make it nice and level. This is the part that I've got to concentrate on, because this is the part that stops us getting in. Once I've done that, then I'll go up the driveway all the way up to the gate and fix that up, and then the same down that way. However, going that way is pretty good, so I've just got to widen it more than anything. So I'm going to get stuck into it. You can watch the time lapse of it and see how I go. Well guys, I've made quite a bit of a mess. As I said, this is the boggy section, so it's a bit messy, but there was a lot of tree stumps that I had to get out because they are the ones that I cut down when we first come down, so they were still sticking up above the ground level. So there's some big ones come out, so it's chopped it all up, and hopefully I can smooth it all out. It's only my first day on the excavator, so hopefully by the end of the week I'll have this all sorted out nice and smooth, and all this cleaned out as well, because that's where we've got to get the water away from. Good morning guys, day 2 of the excavator. We had rain last night which didn't help things out. This has got to dry out by Friday or Saturday is when we're leaving, so it better be sunny for the next couple of days and a bit of wind to dry it out, and I've got to flatten it out. I can still see where water's gathering, but where I started to do my runoff area, it's got some water in, so that's good. But now what I'm doing is, down where the excavator is, I'm going to create a little bit of a pond down there, so hopefully it'll draw the water away from this area down to that area and a channel down to it. So fingers crossed this will work. As long as we can get this level and raised up a bit on that side, so everything that I'm taking from the pond down there will be coming all the way into here to level this part off here, and hopefully we should be right, but I don't know. I'm new at this is the first time I've done it, so anyway, here goes. Okay, I've just had lunch and the sun and the wind have been out today, so it's starting to dry off stuff, which is good because it was really yuck. I've been moving dirt across so I can use to fill up the section here, and my channel's there which will keep going through, and where I'm getting the dirt from is this pond that I'm building, so any of the water should drain down here away from the driveway and into the pond. So that's where I'm getting my dirt from. I may need to make it just a little bit bigger, but the channel will come through into here, so hopefully that should fix our problems up here. Problem is, we're leaving Friday or Saturday. It's supposed to rain on Friday and Saturday, so we may have to go and move the bus on Thursday night through here if I can get through here. But anyway, this is what I'm concentrating on to get right. Alright, so it's the end of day 2. It's getting better. I'm getting better at leveling and stuff, so I'm compacting it down with the excavator as I go over it. Hopefully it'll dry off overnight. I've also, if you come over here, I've got the pond sort of dug out. Just got to join it up now for the trench, which I'll probably do tomorrow. And what I'm thinking, what happens is the water comes rushing down the driveway here, so I'm going to have this part of the driveway straight into the channel, and this side will be just a little bit higher as it goes across, and that because this is where all the water sat, right here in the corner here. So with that we should alleviate all our problems, fingers crossed. I'm getting better on the excavator. This is the pond. I'm going to have to take out some more in the middle, but I've got another bucket for that, so I've got to change buckets. This will be where we're driving mostly, so I've got to make sure this is firm here, and we're going to order some rock today and see if we can get some rock delivered so we can at least put it along here as well, which will then give us a firm base to work with and drive on. Alright guys, this is what I did yesterday. That's not going to work up there, so I've started to put it out here and started to flatten this out. I have ordered rock, and he was supposed to come here about mid-morning after lunchtime, and he's rocked up now and he's reversing down there with rock now. He doesn't want to drive on it because he'll probably sink, which I thought he might. So he's going to dump all the rock here. I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it along here. At least get one side done as far as I can with the excavator. Get another load and get the rest done, and then a final load to at least hopefully get a path that we can drive on. It's still a bit spongy, so I'm hoping the rock will help, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how we go, and we'll wait for the truck to come down. There's a 12-ton load. It's 60 mil rock, so I was hoping he'd be able to smooth it out as he went along, but he's worried he'll get bogged as well, so we're just going to dump it and see. This is a machine I've hired. It's a Komatsu PC 18MR. I hired it from Matt. I'll put all his details down below on the screen, and I'll also put them in the comment section as well. So if anybody's in the Toowoomba area wants to hire a excavator, Matt was really good. He answered all my inquiries via Facebook within 10 minutes. He gave me an answer. He also delivered the machine for me, explained how to use it, and also if there was any issues, he said just give him a ring. So he was really helpful. I'd highly recommend him. The excavator worked really well. I've had no troubles with it. It's day 4 today of the hire. I'll show you what else I've done. I was expecting another load of rocks today, but they haven't shown up. I can't get a hold of the guy at the moment, so it's sort of screwed up what I wanted to get done. I've got the rock up to about there and it's going that way. What I did is I dug more of a channel here, because this is a low spot here as well, so the water should drain away down to here. The only other thing that I've got to do, if you have a look, if I get down here, yeah, I think that pond is on the higher end down there, so I don't think I'll be able to use it. But if you get down at level, you can see the fall is this way and also this way. The water comes down the driveway straight down here. So with it, the height of it here, it shouldn't go in here and it should flow down into here. But I've created a low spot over here with all the excavator turning around, so I'm going to have to sort of fill that in and put a channel down to this side, just like I've done on this side. So I'll do that tomorrow, but hopefully this rock will get here early in the morning so I can at least get this part done, and then I'm going to order another lot and go across the top again. So hopefully that should allow us out with the bus tomorrow. Otherwise we'll be stuck here. Alright, here's our second load. The guy's going to try and get up a bit closer for me and see how we go. Yo! You're just starting to get a bit bogged on that side. on this side over here. I just don't want you to go too far and not get out. Alright, that's about as far as we're getting today.
Okay, so this is the second delivery of this rock. To me it looks like dirt. I expected a whole different thing. It's what we're dealing with. We've got this one and hopefully another one to come today. And then we hope to drive on it this afternoon. And now he's levelling it out. Whoops.
Alright, we've had our 2 deliveries of rocks today. I'm feeling more confident we'll be able to get out. I've made one part for the bus and it's pretty firm. I don't think the bus is going to sink. I've still got this to move. I want to put some more over here and get this right, and also this part here. I can spread this out up along here because this can get boggy, and just have the fall off down this way. And I might just have to dig a little bit of a trench to join up here, or maybe just do a little bit of a pond here. Anyway, it's getting a bit overcast and expecting rain, so I've got to keep going and get this done so we can get the bus out. Up there, no problems getting the bus out. Up further, no problems getting the bus out. Just this section here, so I've got to crack on. Alright, I don't know whether to take it slow or quick. As you can see, this is the track I've made and it's up pretty high. I'm fingers crossed it's going to get across, so let's see how we go. I think I'm just going to take it slow, I think. Hey, we're through. Alright guys, it's day 5 of the excavator. I'm finished now and we're heading home. We got the bus across here, which was good, but this job would have been so much easier if the ground had been dry and there was no rain. Where I was able to use the excavator on dry ground, it leveled off so easy and everything worked out fine. But with the soil water soaked as it was, and then trying to get it flat and then getting this gravel on was just a nightmare. But it's on there, it's not perfect, but it'll do, it'll get us in and out, so that's the main thing. And once this all hardens off, or once it all dries off and hardens up, we shouldn't have this problem again. I'll have to do some neatening up, of course, but it should be all right. Alright, so this is the section I've dug out. As you can see, that's filled with water, so obviously there's been a lot of water since we left here, and it's filled up here and also down there, which I'll show you near the driveway. But I'm really impressed that that's worked, so that's worked out well. I think I'm glad I haven't joined it, because I think this would have filled up this and brought the level up there, which we didn't want to happen. So I think I'm glad I stopped it. We might have to dig down further that way eventually, but as you can see, it's filled up down here too. It's taken the water off the driveway and put it here, which is good, which is what I wanted to do. But I've still got to fix up the driveway properly. But that's worked out well. You can see where the excavator man's come out and he's nearly got bogged there, but it was really bad. That was the day after we came out. So, but it's getting harder here because all this water's not sitting on there. So that's what it looks like.